What's up, bitches? You're in the trenches with Jody and Jensen. Hi, Jody.
Hi, Jency.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good.
Why are we wearing these fancy little silky jammas?
Bitch, we're doing a Valentine's Day episode today.
Love day.
And we had to get in the spirit, so like sexy silk pajamas,
right.
You know.
So
I have heart Vans on.
I don't have any of those.
But you have cheetah print. That's pretty sexy.
Print. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But I have lace. That's cute.
That's really cute.
Right?
Very, very Veronica's Closet of you. Very, very seductive.
That's my vibe.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah. So, like, we're just all about love today.
Yeah.
And all the good vibes and...
Yeah, because I feel like all of our other episodes have been really trenchy. Yeah. Which is great. Love that. It's fun. But
don't act like this can't get trenchy, because this can go off the rails so fast.
Really fast.
But we're going to try to be all like...
Yeah, we'll talk about love.
Hearts and rainbows.
Yeah.
And
healthy relationships.
Yeah.
Maybe some tips for being in a healthy relationship.
Yeah. Like, just whatever.
Yeah. Whatever comes along.
We hope that you've had a happy love day.
Yeah.
With whoever is, maybe it's just you, because sometimes you're just alone.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day.
And that's okay. Self-love is also important.
Actually, I was alone last year on Valentine's Day because my husband was javelina hunting.
Oh.
And I'm just like, yeah, whatever, it's another day. But then, like, when it comes down to the day, I'm like, he's not even here. But of course he sent me flowers, and then I went to the pizza place and got a heart-shaped pizza.
Stop.
And came home and ate that by myself.
That's everything.
Just, I have to, like, cry a river.
Right.
And then I was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay, but this year was good, right?
It was good, yeah. And last year was good, and he felt bad for being gone. This year, he should have been gone, too, and he was like, I'm coming home for Valentine's Day, and I'm like... Bitch, please, whatever. It's just another day. But in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, he should be home.
You better be here.
And he sent me flowers to work. So pretty. You saw them.
They were very pretty. And they smell so good, too.
Yeah, I know. They still smell so good. I love it. So pretty. Like, it was the day before Valentine's Day because I closed early on Friday. Mm-hmm. And I really wasn't even thinking about it. I had had such a busy day at work. And I hear the front office girl say, of course they're for Jody. And I'm like, look over and I'm like,
this giant ass bouquet comes through the door.
I love it.
And like, so good.
I know, like, it's a waste of money to some people, but.
So I saw this thing on TikTok the other day. I feel like I see everything on fucking TikTok.
Yeah.
And I think it was like a news thing. This florist was on the news for some reason. He owned like a flower shop or whatever, and he was like on the news making like bouquets with the news anchors or whatever. I can't remember exactly, but one of the news anchors asked him, she was like, I love flowers, but they always die. Like, how do you keep them alive like as long as possible? And he was like, listen,
I bet I know.
Listen, he was like, flowers are gonna die eventually. Like, that, there's no way to just keep them alive. Yeah, like, there's things you can do to keep them alive for longer, but they're eventually gonna die. But he said flowers are a reminder to enjoy the present moment. And when he said that, true. I was like, no fucking way, that's so real. So instead of worrying about how do I keep these alive longer, just overall just enjoy the moment, and enjoy the beauty of them while they're there.
Just walking past them, seeing them on the table, the smell of them. But I'm always putting ice cubes in them because I've heard that's a trick. Just keeps everything, the water so cold. Oh. So just pack it with ice cubes and just cold water, like change it every day. I act like I might be a pro, but it works. But that's so true, because sometimes I do feel bad. I'm like, he doesn't need to spend this money on flowers that are going to die, but I like him, and he knows I like him, so
I love flowers. So me and my significant other,
your little cutie,
little Georgie Poo, we always get each other flowers. That's like our thing. Like, every time we see each other, either I have flowers for him or he has flowers for me, or like both at the same time.
Oh, that's cute.
And he loves like more like wildflower type flowers, so, like baby's breath and like just like simple like little bouquets like that. And then I like more like
drama.
Go figure.
Who would have thought?
Like, I don't need like crazy ones like Gary gets you, but just like, I don't know, like some roses in there. Like, I like an array.
What's your favorite flower?
I don't even know. I don't really have one. I just love flowers.
So, like, I mean, I love roses. Like, roses are always good. But I love Gerber daisies.
Oh!
Like, pink Gerber daisies. And he usually does that, like, on my birthday. Because you can't get them all the time. But also those, what's in with my flowers? Stargazer lilies.
Oh, yeah. Those are really pretty.
That's what smells so good right now.
Really?
Like, I love those. So I was
sitting at your table earlier and I was like right next to him and I was like, damn, these bitches smell gas.
I mean, the roses smell good too, but it's those lilies that are mixed in it. Oh, I love those. And they last for so long.
Oh.
So, I mean, I like anything pretty, but like, that's just...
I love that. I love flowers. They're just fun. They're cute.
Know, it's nice.
It's like a small gesture, but a big one at the same time.
Right. You can't go wrong with flowers in my mind. So...
And to the people who are like, that's a waste of money, they're gonna die anyway. Well, live a little. It's not that deep.
It's not your money either. It's his,
right.
So.
And like, it's not that deep. Just get your girl some flowers every once in a while.
Right, because it does make you smile, right? When you get flowers, you're just like, it makes you feel good.
And like the presentation of them too. Like, I love a good floral presentation.
Yeah.
Like, when like, I'll call him Georgie Poo. Pie. Yeah.
It's Georgie Pie.
Georgie Pie. Anyways. Like, one time he did, like, flowers, but they were wrapped in, like, a brown bouquet holder with, like, a little bow on it. It was just so cute. It was giving, like, vintage, like...
Yes.
Yeah, like, cottage vibes. It was really cute.
And see, it's not anything giant.
No, like, I don't need a big fancy vase. Like, it's just cute.
I mean, I was going to say I don't, but I think I do.
Yeah, like, you also love the drama. You high maintenance bitch.
Is that why you're my best friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you were my best friend, you would have come to the gym tonight. This is also the thing again. He's showing up looking like a snack. And I had to come home from the gym, sweaty, like so sweaty, try to get myself together.
Right. Which is great, but nobody's forcing you to go. And I gave you time to get ready this time too. Dude, did I not?
I got home 20 minutes before you got here.
Nuh-uh. Dead ass. Well, here I am. And you were still ready in time. I love that for you.
I was trying. Anyways,
so hopefully my hair doesn't look too fucked up.
No, I love it. Just put a lot of like...
Hella, there's so much gel in hair. It's crunchy right now. Like, you could do like ASMR with it. Yeah.
It works. What kind of gel do you use?
Like 2 different kinds. I use like a thick pomade paste, and then I use like literally an edge control gel.
Well, it works really good.
And then a bunch of hairspray.
And it does. It just looks like kind of wet, like not dry yet.
Yeah, and I like that look.
You're so cute.
Oh, thanks.
Jency, did we get kind of a love letter maybe?
Dude, I walked into my room the other day. I'm going to cover the business name. It's a little scandalous. I walked in my room the other day at work, and there was an envelope sitting on my back counter, and I was like, oh, great. Okay, these are my papers for me to, please.
Walking papers.
Yeah, please resign. We no longer want you here. And I was like, understandable. And I looked at it and it said GoFundMe, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, did somebody in the office die and like we need to like cover a funeral? In. Right. That's what I thought. And it's a little love note. It says, Jody and Jency, donations for trench chairs. P.S. That Josh Turner voice. Crazy smiley face. And then it said, love your biggest fans on the 3rd floor.
And there was cute.
2 motherfucking bucks in it.
We have $2 to go towards our chair fund.
Yeah, our broken chair.
Like, just the fact that they listen that much, you guys like pay attention, and I don't think you miss an episode.
I don't think they do either. They watch more episodes than us.
Aside from my husband, I don't know anybody else that watches every single one.
Right.
So you guys are so cute, and
they know who they are.
Like that day, one of them had called the office, and I answer, and then she hangs up, and I'm thinking, oh, bad connection, or she didn't mean to dial. Comes up again, because, I see her name on the caller ID. I answer again, and she was, like, sketchy, and she was asking for the other girl, and I'm just like, well, she's not here right now, but I can help you. Like, I'm like, remember, it's me?
Yeah,
like,
it's Jody.
Aside from the trenches, I know you. And she,
right.
No, well, when will she be here? And I'm like, I don't know, like an hour? Okay, I'll call back. And I was just like, I hung up, and I was like, what
the fuck?
I'm like, did we say something? Did I say something? Because I thought we were tight. That's why. She was trying to see if you were in your room.
Got it.
And how to sneak it down to give it to the other girl to put in your room without me knowing. And I'm like, that makes sense, because I was like, I don't know.
It made me LOL so hard.
I know. It was so cute.
I loved it. So they know who they are. Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you
love
so
you.
much. It's it
an
makes
honor.
us feel so cool.
Yeah.
Like, we have groupies. What?
Groupies?
Like, the little trenchies.
The trenchies
Whatever.
is crazy.
Maybe think of a name. Put it in the comments.
Yeah, like what do we
should
call our supporters?
Our fans be called? Trenchies, groupies.
Groupies is crazy. Because isn't a groupie like you fuck that person to like try to be their friend or try to like be in their
You're probably
their
right, because that's what I say I want to do about concerts. And if I was a groupie, that stuff would be happening,
right?
Which I would never do because I'm married,
right? Of course,
but
yeah.
If not, anyways.
So if you guys have any names, drop them down below. So you mentioned to me the other day you had some stats.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like Valentine's Day stats. And I was like, oh my god, that's genius.
Right. Valentine's Day, it's just a crazy thing. So this is what I found. That they were saying that Americans were going to spend more on Valentine's Day this year than last year, which I don't know why. But they were saying $27.5 billion dollars, not million.
Billion.
$27.5 billion on Valentine's Day, which is 188.81 per person, and it's a record high. It's up from 25.8 billion, which was last year.
That's crazy.
So I don't know why it's more this year. Like, and I don't know what work goes into finding out if it's going to be more this year, but that's crazy to think about that.
So is that like on everything all together? Like flowers, chocolates, everything. Dinner dates, like the whole nine?
Yeah, basically $190 per person.
Right.
And they were saying that men were going to spend almost twice as much this year than women, which I think, I don't know, I guess it could go either way. Like if a girl or a guy is going to spend more. Mm-hmm. And they were expected to spend $11.9 billion on jewelry.
That's crazy.
And an evening out, $5.4 billion. Like, that's how much all y'all are spending, us included, on this crazy heart day. Like,
that's a fuck ton.
Right?
Holy shit.
And for you online daters, they said the activity was expected to increase by 33% across the U.S. between February 1st and February 14th.
I wonder why.
Right. Like, people are just, like, gearing up. Like, it's February 1st. I better log in. I better change my profile picture. Like,
I guess. Listen, wrap it before you tap it, because we don't need a bunch of Scorpios.
Right.
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 Is Dylan a Valentine's Day baby?
Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. But it was not out of love. Okay.
Right.
He knows that. Everybody knows this. Okay.
My mom told me I was made out of love.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were.
She said my dad was gone on a fishing trip to Mexico with his friends for like a week. And then she said my dad came back and they just really missed each other. Now they're like 12 years divorced. So anyways.
No, like, I can't even look at your face without thinking of that night.
Right.
Right.
I had a theory.
What is it?
Wait, read what you're going to read first. Sorry.
I was just saying that they were saying that the lingerie sales was going to go down this year. and it was going to be more like artsy, crafty stuff.
I wonder why. What determines this?
I don't know.
How do they predict this?
Well, I need to know more about that too, but I don't know. Because they said it's more of like practical, creative gifting this year.
Interesting.
Well, I don't want practical for Love Day. So
I don't really care, TBH. Well, I'm just there to have a good time.
Yeah, like it's not like I give Gary a list and I'm like, I'm gonna need 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
No.
And like, maybe this might be controversial. Maybe some people might agree, but like, I feel like you don't totally need one day of the year to love that person a little extra than you do the other days.
Right.
I don't know. That's just me. Not that I don't like Valentine's Day. I do.
I agree. Right. Real life. If he only treated me this way on Valentine's Day, that would be sad. Right. I wouldn't put up with that.
Right.
So it's just, I don't know. Like, I see couples that will talk like online, like, we don't do that and we're fine with it. And I'm like, that would probably be cool. You wouldn't have to worry about all of the, getting this and getting that and going out and
right.
But that's just not my journey,
right.
I guess.
Hey, we're all on different ones, and that's okay.
Right.
So I had a theory about babies. I think I've told you this before.
Let's hear it.
But do you think like how like the moment of conception, like whatever you're feeling in that moment, or like how that energy was created, how that intimacy and energy was created determines kind of how your child is going to be?
I don't think you've told me that.
So, like, I think I've talked about this with you and Dylan before.
Maybe. Oh, okay, yes.
So, like, I was made out of love, right?
Right.
So, and I feel like I'm a very, like...
lovable.
Yeah, just like, lovey person. Right. But do you think somebody who's made out of, like, hate or resentment maybe have, like, a more, like, stone cold personality? Because, like intimacy is, like, an energy exchange, right?
Right.
And then you're literally creating life. So, do you think that energy translates into, like, that human? Does that make sense?
It does make sense, but Dylan is my lover. Mm-hmm. Like, he loves love, But, so, okay, when I say it wasn't, it wasn't. We weren't together. He was trying to get me to get back with him.
Right.
And, like, do you think I regret that? Not 1 second. But, yeah, it wasn't. My story of creating Dylan is not the same story that you've heard from your parents.
Right.
But, I mean, maybe it could be.
I don't know. I feel like that might be a little bit of a reach.
Yeah, because Dylan isn't Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, he's not.
But speaking of babies.
Oh, fuck.
Now we know how they're made, right?
Right, we sure do.
Guess who's going to get another grandbaby? Mimi of 3 in the house.
That's crazy. Congratulations.
Thank you. My baby boy Dylan, I'm gonna cry, is gonna be a dad.
Daddy Dylan.
Like,
oh,
I bought, because I have to buy stuff because that's what I do.
Right.
Obviously, she's way early. We don't know the gender. So I bought this little outfit that says, on Sundays, we watch football with Daddy.
Oh.
Because obviously, if we have a baby girl, I'm going to buy her the matching bow.
Right.
And if not, then that's perfect. And when I showed it to him and he read the daddy part, like his eyes watered.
And he's like always wanted to be a dad, right?
So much.
Aww.
Like, and I know he's going to be so great. And so still early, we're thinking like early middle October, but
thank God it's gonna be a Libra. We need more of those people in this world.
Is Dylan a Libra?
No, he's a Gemini. Or no, you're a Gemini. He's a Scorpio.
He still doesn't know what a Gemini is. You know, I'm always right next to you.
Right. No, Dylan's a Scorpio. You're a Gemini. I'm a Libra.
Because you're at the beginning and he's at the end.
Yeah. Of October.
So, like I said, everything's still early, but I think about that baby 24/7. Like,
do you want a girl or a boy?
I don't even care.
Aww.
Like, I don't care. Gary and I are always like really good at like with that feeling. Like, we act like we're pros because when Tatum, our first grandbaby, was born, when we first found out she was pregnant, we both were like, girl. We just felt that way. Colt, I was like, I don't want to say boy just because, we have a girl now, a boy, but that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Gary too. Now we're both like, I think boy. But I don't know. This could just be some crazy nonsense, but
I don't know.
I don't even care.
You're just
I just
excited to have another
happy,
baby.
healthy baby. Like,
Aww.
I'm just trying to collect all of these grandbabies. Just collect them.
Yeah.
And I got a bigger car last June. I knew I needed it.
All these little shitlins around.
So many people are like, but wait, all your kids are gone, but you need a bigger car. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I'm preparing.
Yeah. So now I have room for all the babies, and which means Dilly's gonna have to move.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And he just got back.
He just got back, but we've been loving our time with him.
Yeah.
He's so sweet. Like, he bought me a pack of the Post Malone Oreos and gave me a blue monster. That cute little guy. That was my little Valentine's. And I got him a heart-shaped box, a Batman heart that had little Batman candies in it because when he was little, he loved Batman. Anyway, so we're enjoying our time with him, but he's going to be a dad. So eventually he's going to be gone, but that's fine because we are going back every month, once a month, to visit.
That'll be so good. I'm excited for you guys.
That's my greatest love story right now. Is this new baby that's just growing.
What's your favorite love song?
Oh my gosh. My favorite love song? Ooh. Okay, you might laugh at me because I really like Elvis.
That's a good one.
I love Me Tender. I love Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Like, we're going to do a vow renewal in 2 years, and...
Can I sing it for you at your vow renewal?
Yes.
I can sing it. I'm not singing it right now, but...
he can sing it. I've seen the video. It's so good. Because I was like, I think I want that to be the song that I walk down to.
If you want, I'll sing it for you, but...
Yes, that would be so sweet.
Okay, I'm going to have to start practicing
But
now.
I do. I love those types of songs.
Oh.
What about you?
This sounds so basic of me. Maybe it's just like
Taylor
the little
Swift.
white girl. Maybe it's just like the little white girl in me. I love Lover by Taylor Swift.
I love Lover.
I love
That's
that one.
not basic. That's good.
It's a cute one.
Yeah.
Or...
You can't go wrong.
What else do I like? Okay, this one might be a little scandalous, but it's so good. Worst Way by Riley Green.
Well, I'm sorry I don't know that one.
Listen to it. It's about just like Pound Town.
Okay, well, I really need to
But
hear
like
that.
not like in a raunchy way. It's like sexy,
classy.
like sexy and seductive.
Like you don't know Stevie Wonder, I Just Called to Say I Love You. Like, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, then there's those Knockin' Boots songs. Do you know what that means? Knockin' Boots. Because that was from my day.
Right.
But you know?
Yes.
Interesting.
Or
Interesting.
Eric Church has a song that's kind of like that. What's it called? Oh, Wrecking Ball.
That's good. Okay, you're making me want to look. Like, there's so many good ones. Like,
yeah.
What's that sign that I have on my dresser?
All Yourn?
Yeah.
Tyler Childers?
Yes.
Childers?
Yes.
That's a good one.
That just...
I'm all yours.
Yeah.
You're all mine.
I love
In Your Love by Tyler Childers.
I
That's
love
a good
In Your
one.
Love. I love
Have you
In
seen
Your
the
Love.
music video to it?
Yes.
It's so sad.
Just like gets you right in the heart. How aren't you watching it crying?
Everybody was like pissed when that music video came out.
But why?
Because it's about two dudes.
Okay,
And
but
everybody was
why?
like, there's no faggots in country music. You got them. So, yeah.
No, that's probably why I love it even more. It's because why can't there be a music video about a gay couple?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I like it.
There can. Yeah, so there's... Oh, we should have made like a love playlist.
Oh, seriously.
You know, we're going to get our shit together one day.
One day, but not today.
But yeah, anyways.
So you have this magic 8-ball. And no, it's not an 8-ball of Coke.
Magic. There's no Coke in it. But it's a heart and it's a magic 8-ball. What are we going to ask it?
Is my ass fat?
PHAT or FAT?
Can't say now. She's scared. She knows I got
Until
that
you
wagon.
stand up. Yeah.
Exactly. Is my ass fat? You can count on it. Hell yeah, brother.
It is.
Okay, you go. What's your question?
I don't know. Is Jensen my best friend? You know, you shook it.
You gotta hold it like, you gotta face like the little window like up.
Very likely.
Oh, it doesn't lie. This is hard.
I know, because when you're on the spot. Is 2025 gonna be the year of love for Jinsey?
Is 2025 gonna be the year of love for me? Yes. A solid yes.
Straight up,
that.
yes.
I love that.
Oh,
so far,
too.
so good. Okay, you go.
Should we ask if I'm gonna have a boy or a girl grandbaby?
Ask if it's gonna. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Is it gonna be a girl?
Okay. Is my new grandbaby gonna be a girl?
Answer unclear. Ask later.
Well, I mean that's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Magic heart ball.
Yeah.
Because she's not far enough along.
Shout out Walgreens. Literally says Walgreens on the back. I'm fucking weak.
Dead ass went there to get like some Alka-Seltzer one day, and I'm like, well, we need that for our show.
Right. Are we gonna become famous from the podcast?
I'm out if it says no.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
You know, whenever we do this, and then people like clock us in person about our podcast, you know what? A song I always think of.
What?
Famous in a Small Town by Miranda Lambert.
Because we love Miranda Lambert.
Love her so much.
Come for us later. We don't care.
Yeah. We're singing country damn music,
Maybe
y'all. Put your phones away.
Wants to meet us when we go to the concert.
Yeah.
We need to start atting her.
Yeah, we really do. We should hold up a sign at the concert that says,
"You're in the trenches
with Jody and Jensen. We love you, Miranda."
Hey, Miranda. Yes.
Yeah.
We have to think about that.
Right.
Shirts.
Could you imagine if we wore our fucking merch to the show?
We can't.
You know how embarrassing that would be?
Yeah. No. Listen, but you and I are the most embarrassing. Like,
I know.
I was rewatching our episode last night for whatever reason. Oh, because I was looking at our subscribers because baby Kenny is in Alabama right now, and I keep telling her, hey, all of your new friends, they need to subscribe because why can't they? It doesn't hurt.
We love that self-promo.
And I just start watching one of our episodes, and I'm laying on the couch laughing out loud at us. Like, I'm like, this probably
so dumb.
What? Right. Like, most of the time I'm like, we are weird. Why? But then I'm just dying laughing. Dylan's like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just
But
watching.
listen, nobody has told us no yet, so...
Right. I mean, and if they do, I'm sorry.
Stay mad?
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
Anyways, so we might be famous in a small town.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's another question?
Get it sexy, Brett. I don't know.
Get it sexy. Get it sexy.
You haven't danced to our new song.
Get It
What
Sexy?
You know about me?
I think I have.
No, you haven't, because it's dirty. You're dirty dancing, and you have not done that yet.
That's my favorite.
And I know Carly knows that, like, that shit's my jam, like that type of dancing, because we're doing it, and she's looking at me. She's probably like, yeah, girl. She's like, you're cute that you think that you're doing it right, but you go, girl, because she know, like, that's my vibe.
You fuck that shit up.
Give it hair, face.
I have, yeah.
No, have you?
Yes.
I think you're lying.
No, I have. I promise. I have.
And then what happens?
I don't fucking know. I remember what those lyrics you just said, though.
Because, you know, Because you've heard the song before. You have not. Right. You know the song, but you have not been to dance class since we learned that. Because I keep telling you, it's just like dirty. And before we do it, she'll be like, all right, you guys want to get dirty? I'm like, Like, I love it.
You got that. Such a weird... You got that. You got that milk money. I got that. I got that. I got that milk money. Right.
Heard you in the mood for a little milkshake.
Welcome to the Dairy Touches Love Factory. Such a bop. Do we got that MILF money? It's all fucked now.
There's not
very
enough no's.
Very likely.
Oh, I was going to say there's not enough no's in that to say.
Right.
Well, I'm thinking of a question. I wish, like, they could, like, type us something right now.
I know. If we were doing a live stream, oh, God, it'd be over.
Well, we tried to do, like, right before we did once. Like, hey, remember, we're about
our Instagram poll. Everybody was like, huh?
Right.
The fuck?
Listen.
You guys are still doing this?
Okay. Listen. I don't even have another question. Do you?
No. That ASMR was everything, though. Do it again. Yes. What are your thoughts on ASMR?
No, I like it. We've talked about, like...
That's literally my guilty pleasure in this
TikTok
life.
videos of people, like, just refilling their refrigerator, but the noise that it makes when they open the drawer, when they stack stuff in there.
Like, why is it so, like...
Right, it's just like...
scratches your brain in, like, the best way.
Yeah, and then after I watch it, I'm like, why did I just watch that whole 3 minutes?
Right.
But you do.
Yeah.
I can't just swipe.
You get sucked in. I love ASMR.
Yeah, I do.
It's so good.
I do, too. So tell me about your love stories.
My love stories?
Like, doesn't even have to be about Valentine's Day. Like... What's, like, romantic or something that you can remember that you were like, oh, it just sticks with you?
I don't know, just being with my partner.
Your Georgie pie. Listen.
Yeah.
His Georgie pie.
It's Georgie poo, but...
It's Georgie pie.
Right.
I would know.
Right.
But, like, how tall is he? Because he's, like, tall.
6'3".
Like, he's just like a big teddy bear. I don't know. He's so sweet.
He is. And
he didn't, like, run the other way after he first met me. Mm-hmm. He just hung in there through all the fuckery that...
Listen, and we have some lore. So I was with him a year ago, right? And I've talked about him on the podcast before about how we broke up in the past. But just this last December, we've rekindled and had a... How long ago? Like 8 months apart. Yeah. To grow and prosper. And it's been really nice and really fun.
It has.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you needed because you were thinking about it all the time.
Down bad in the trenches.
You were. It. And that's why I'm like, you talk to him.
Yeah.
What's going to be the worst? He's going to be like, nope.
And he felt the same way I did. He was just too...
Well, because he probably thought you had moved on and you were like not looking back.
I tried and I couldn't. The part of me was like, that's my person, and I couldn't let go of that. Which sounds so cheesy and dumb, and
no,
I don't know.
And I don't disagree after seeing you guys together. But even before I met him, I knew because of our conversations. Like, you just could not get over him. That's why I was like, it's worth a conversation.
And like I've said this in the past before, like when you love somebody, you don't just unlove them. And like I tried to like just move forward and, you know, just live my life, but I didn't.
You were just kind of stuck. I can tell. Like,
yeah,
you're just like going through the motions, and then it would always come back to him. Yeah, like your heart just couldn't let go.
I mean, he kind of felt the same way when we had a very long, brutally honest conversation. And it was really healthy. And those conversations are not fun to have because who wants to have an awkward conversation? Right. But it was very healthy and very much needed. And we didn't know how to do that in the past. And I think that was part of our downfall, if you will. Because I was just at a hard point in my life and so was he.
Right.
And
so the communication wasn't there.
Not really.
See, I just remember
so
you're like,
now.
I have to tell you something. And I was like, you talked to George.
E-Pie.
Pooh.
George Pooh.
And you're like the funny thing when you just act so shocked when I know these things, I'm like, I'm sorry, I know.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's been really fun. And we both, I know it was only 8 months, but it was like a lot of growth for both of us. You know, my life changed a lot, so did his, and for the better. So
right.
I think it was easy for us to rekindle, and you know, and he's just such a good person too.
He's just so nice.
He is
too.
so
like,
nice. He's just like so sweet and innocent. And he's so just like.
Is he ever mad? Like, I can't even imagine him being mad.
Yeah, he gets mad sometimes, but he doesn't get mad and like freak out and like lose his shit. He's more just like quiet mad, unless he's like really over the edge, which I've never sent him like over the edge like that. But like,
you better not.
No, I would never. But yeah, no, he's really sweet, and he's just very considerate and very selfless, and like, I don't know, it's just little shit like he always helps me with things. Like, okay, when we went to the store the other day, because I got a new cat.
Mr. Chai Chai, what is it?
Mrs. Chai Chai.
Yeah, well, Mrs.
I named her Chai. She's cute.
Chai.
Yeah, she looks like a chai latte. Anyways, so like we went to the store to get all like the shit she needed, and like, I don't know, just like him just like holding everything for me while I was picking shit out, and like he didn't complain about it, and like he just helped. Like he just helped
like, you do you, I'm right here.
Pretty much.
I love that.
Yeah,
like he is just, he's so like innocent, just sweet little innocent Georgie pie. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan.
He's a cutie boy.
I'm a fan. He knows I'm a fan.
Yeah.
We snap.
Yeah, I know you do.
We snap each other.
I'm like, have you talked to your bestie, Jody, today?
Yeah,
wallpaper. Look at his sweet. He just
so
looks sweet.
Cute. I know.
He looks sweet.
And then you look like a thug. So what's he doing? I don't know. Georgie Pie, call me.
Some days I wake up and I'm like in the mirror and I'm like, me? What? Ew.
Whatever. You know how handsome you are.
I know. Someday. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have my moments, but some days I'm like, bitch, get a grip.
I'm sure we all have our moments, and I'm trying to not knock these puppies out. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways,
I don't have like a specific. Ooh. Oh. Your Apple Watch cover.
I keep forgetting to change it.
I'm trying to think of a time where it was like so cute and romantic. I don't know. I feel like it just always is. Oh, okay. So we were at a coffee shop. This was like a few weeks ago, and we were down in the valley, and he was working on like a resume or something, and just doing shit on his computer. And I was just like hanging out with him. And we were just drawing. It was like a really cute coffee shop, and like down the sidewalk a little bit was like this really cool like modern fancy convenience store. And they sold like all types of shit. Well, they had flowers. So like, I was like, he was like busy working on his computer, and I was like, I'll be right back. And he was like, okay, where are you going? And I was like, don't worry about it. And he was like, okay. So I was gone for like 10 minutes, and I came back and had little flowers for him.
That's so cute. Yeah. Did he cry? Is he a crier?
No, but he was very like appreciative of things like that.
Oh, I love that.
The funny thing is, he's a Scorpio.
What's funny about it? Listen, I don't know what all the signs mean. So
well, if you know, you know, but he doesn't really act like like he does, but he doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't act like a typical Scorpio.
Because he's like softer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Not hard.
Yeah, not so like stone cold up front.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy.
I know. He's so cute. Did you bring me a flower delivery tonight?
I did. Well, it wasn't from me. Like, it was for me, but it wasn't from me.
That's why I said flower delivery.
Yes, delivery. I was the middleman. Your baby Kenny texted me earlier, and she was like, hey, will you get my mom flowers and a card for her? And I was like, oh, bitch, absolutely. And she was like, I'll send you money. I was like, okay, bet. So I went to the store, picked shit out, brought it home to your home, and set it up for you, and Kendall was on FaceTime.
And she told you what to write in it and everything. Yeah. Like, this girl, what did I say? After she hung up, I was getting ready and I said to Jensen, like, I don't deserve to have her as my emotional support dog. And I'm saying crazy. It right. I was being funny, but at the same time serious. Like, she feels all of my feelings and just takes it on and like, Mom, are you okay? Mom this, Mom that. And she's in another state.
Yeah.
And she knew something happened a couple days ago that got me in my feelings and I was down bad.
Crying at the gym.
Yeah. And she just says, go get her this. Like,
I love that.
I love you, baby Kenny.
I love you, Kenny. She's a good one.
She is. She's
so a keeper.
She is.
Do you have any love stories?
Like, this is gonna sound...
Any, like, favorite dates you've been on or things like that?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not the one where you had to pay $84 for dinner, right?
Not that date.
No. Anyways.
Remember where... Oh, the $84 thing?
Yeah.
When Gary and I were in Colorado?
Yes.
We're sitting there at the hotel bar, and the bill comes... Right? Were we at the hotel? Why did we
I don't know, but I got
anyway.
I got a snap, and Jody was filming Gary, and Gary slid the tab over to her and tapped on it as a joke. Like, if you know, you know.
Right.
And the bill was $84. Right.
I didn't realize that until you said something, and I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that really
was so funny.
Was a real joke.
That shit made me
it was so funny, right? Because we had just been talking about that on our last episode, and so, but that Colorado trip. So so we're driving there, and we're almost to where Dylan used to live, and it was dark. And Gary's like, "Yeah, you won't be able to see a lot right now, but in the morning it'll be different." And we were just talking because Gary had got to go there a couple times on his way back from a fire to see Dylan, and we're like, oh, this is a long drive. He's like, yeah, I could have just given him money because he didn't have a ton of furniture, and then he could have just come back and replaced it here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that probably wouldn't have been a horrible idea. But he said, but I knew you wanted to come here because I hadn't been over there, because every time we were going to go, Dylan was coming here to visit because everybody else is here. And I was just like, he did all of that just for me. It sounds like nothing big, but just the fact that he was thinking about my feelings, he knew that I would want to see where our son had lived for the last year. And I'm like, then of course I start crying.
Right.
Gary's just like, what? I'm like, but like that, just that he knows me enough to know what I need.
Yeah.
So that was super sweet. And that, you know, that's not like he bought me a present. He did something.
Yeah.
It's the acts of
service. Yeah. What are your love languages?
Well, I mean, I do like presents.
Yeah. And you love giving presents. You're definitely a gift giver.
I know. I don't know why.
Definitely one of your main ones.
Yeah. Like, sometimes it's over the top. I'm like, why am I buying for this person and that person and their kid and the...
Right. That's just who you are.
Yeah.
I love that about
you. Yeah. So I love that. But also, I like doing acts of service for people. Like, I feel like I'm always asking friends that have things going on or stuff like that, like, what can I do? Like, because I feel like, I mean, I've said it to a million people, like, I can come clean your house. I will go grocery shopping for you. I'll do whatever. Like, so that stuff makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So.
I love that.
But I don't want anybody to clean my house.
Right. No, unless it's you have a certain way you need to do it. Everybody else can fuck off.
Unless it's like a professional housekeeper that I don't know.
Right.
But no.
No.
I'm good.
No. I think my love languages, I'm definitely not a gift giver. I don't know why. That's just never really been my thing.
Well, you're blessed. Okay.
I'm not a very good gift giver. I love acts of service though. Like that, I feel like that's my main one. Like acts of service, words of affirmation, and like physical touch are like my main ones.
Yeah. That's so you.
Yeah. And like I don't love receiving gifts. Like of course I'll take it and I appreciate it, but I'm not like, I don't expect gifts from people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't expect, but I like gifts.
Right. But, absolutely.
after the episode before this, well, that's going to get uploaded.
Right.
At some point. Anyways.
Oh, Kendall's episode?
Yeah.
We filmed with Kendall finally. And this episode that I'm trying to edit and upload has been giving me a really hard time for the past 2 weeks. So this one might be out before Kendall's, but one day Kendall's will be up.
Before you know it, you're going to be like, whoa, is that Kendall?
Right.
That's the episode.
Yeah.
So after that, I was in my feelings for whatever reason. And then the next day, this boy is going to the store and I'm like, bring me back a present. Like, I'm thinking he's going to bring me a candy bar. But no, he got me flowers and the sweetest card.
Oh, bitch, don't start crying now.
But, like, that card meant a lot.
Oh.
Like, it wasn't like you're saying how words of affirmation and stuff is your thing. It is, because you didn't just write, I love you, bitch. Love Jensen.
I love you, bitch. Fuck off.
Right. None of that. You got that milk money. No.
Right.
Like, he put thought into it, and that is, I'm going to say that card forever. Because it was so sweet. Yes, Thanks. It was so sweet.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
I love writing notes. Notes are my thing.
I love that. I save all of that stuff.
Me too.
All of my cards. The little cards that come when you get flowers. I save all of them. Speaking of flowers, did we talk about me getting a week's worth of flowers?
I think we did in one episode before.
For my anniversary.
I think that's a really good one.
That was amazing. And it wasn't even just like that it was flowers every day. It was the fact that he wasn't here and he knew that I was missing him, and it was hard being alone, and he had extended, so he was gone longer on the last fire, and so he just went above and beyond.
For 5 days straight. These big ass beautiful bouquets with the sweetest little notes.
Right, yeah. The cards weren't just like, I love you, Gary. Like, he every day had something new on the cards.
So romantic. I love it. I love love. I'm a hopeless romantic at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably am too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're all just looking for somebody to love, right?
Just looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces.
Searching their eyes.
Do you think they ever get tired of the singing? Well, not you, because your voice. They love that voice.
Maybe lock them doors and turn them lights down low.
Listen, and this is after I was watching.
Put some music on that's soft and slow.
That's the episode I was watching.
We ain't got no place to go. Right. I hope you understand.
Right. Yeah, see, you have a gift. And so I need to probably clarify, because I'm just like, oh, that voice, it's freaking me out. And
like in a bad way?
And everybody's like, no, he can sing to me in that voice. Yes.
Listen, ladies.
Totally.
no Wu-Tang over here for me. I'm good.
You could send videograms or something in that voice. People would pay you.
I could put a cowboy hat on and have a whole fit.
We should try that.
Listen, me in a cowboy hat.
You have a picture of that?
Yeah.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
Right.
But I need to explain to them.
Okay.
It's not that I was like, no, that's disgusting. The first time he did it to me was one time we were up here and he just said it, my name or something, that voice, and it freaked me out. And then the more he said it, it's just that was the first time I had heard him talk like that. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, that's not Jensen. What's happening?
Right.
But yes, it's a very, very nice voice, Jensen.
Thank you.
Yeah. Maybe we can get money that way.
Maybe.
Get famous that way.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to put it up on the video. This is me and my brother's wedding.
Oh, yes. You are so cute.
I had the fucking mullet.
Uh-huh.
That was
the mullet.
Thing, for sure.
You were a riot. I heard about that story. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are. What
do you mean my mom? Fucking party animals. Dude.
You were,
Yeah. It was a good time.
It was, yeah.
God, my eyebrows were thick.
Yeah. Damn. So what can't you wear? What can't you pull off? You always are just so cute. It's annoying.
Oh, thanks. I don't know. Most days I'm not. I'm bumming it.
I mean, I have seen you down bad, but still, it's not disgusting. No.
Down bad crying at the gym.
Yeah.
Right.
If I can't have him.
Exactly. You're my
Listen.
my lover. I love that song. If I ever get married, I want that song to be like the first dance song at my wedding.
That's cute.
Yeah.
See, that's where I need to decide what my first dance is going to be.
Yeah. Amazing Grace on the bagpipes.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah, no. Negative. Because, I mean, I was talking about the Elvis songs, but I still think that's got to be me walking.
Yeah.
We're doing the whole thing.
Yeah. The whole
Because, like, talk about love. Like,
what do you think is like the key to like healthy relationships? Of course, not every relationship is perfect. You're still gonna have your ups and downs,
right.
But
yeah, we're not perfect. Like honesty. Like I remember in the beginning, because Gary and I had both been in relationships before where we were cheated on, so we knew that like from day one we weren't gonna give each other any reason to like question. Where are they? What are they doing? Like, so it just turned into a thing. Like, he would text me or call me when he was leaving work and vice versa. And that's just become our thing. Like, I mean, it's been 18 years and it's not for that reason anymore because we're not questioning each other. That just became our norm. Yeah. And we never hang up without saying, I love you. Like, always, because you don't ever know.
Right.
So honesty, and you have to be each other's best friend. It doesn't work. I don't think I could have somebody else as my very best friend aside from Gary and us still have the relationship that we have. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because, I mean, there might be some hard times, but as long as I know that he's there regardless of if we are disagreeing on something, my mind never is like, does that mean he's gonna leave? Like, right. Never. Which in previous relationships, you know, I would be like, oh, if we're fighting something, you know, that means they're probably leaving or something like that. But I have all of the trust and the consistency. I know he's always going to be there. Yeah. And he knows the same about me. So
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It just, I don't know. Now when I think about it, it seems like it's so easy. It's just always been that way. But obviously in the beginning, I know there were like growing pains because we both had to be like, but we do really trust each other. And because I would be like, really? He's that good? Like just waiting for the other shoe to drop, like, yeah, because he really is so good. And once, you know, a few years had gone by, I'm like, no, he's not just putting on a show. Like
he's being dead ass.
This is him. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. So
I love that.
Just that, and it just, I can't. When I think of a life without him,
there's no life at all.
I can't breathe. Like it makes me like feel like I can't take a breath. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that because you deserve to have that type of person in your life. And I'm so glad you have it.
Thank you.
That's so special.
So that's, I mean, communication. You got to have that. Just.
Facts.
Yeah. And so that's why in 2 years we're going to celebrate our 20-year anniversary and have a giant shindig.
Yeah.
And
dude, it's going to be party.
Yeah. We're going all out. Like, my girls are already like, oh, when you go dress shopping, it's going to be forever. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm going to try on every single dress.
Oh, I know you are.
Because, like, I think in my mind I know what I want, but I don't know. I'm going to try every single one on.
Right.
Yeah.
As you should.
Buckle up.
As you should. That's so good.
So you can be there to kind of control my girls when they're like, bitch, let's go. Take the 27th dress and let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, let's get the show on the road.
Right. But I just, like, when I think, because it's getting closer, 2 years is not that long. But when
2 years goes by fast.
Right. Like, when I think about, like, walking down the aisle to him, like, with our kids there, because our kids weren't there when we first got married because we were in Hawaii. And, like, I just get, like,
giddy.
Butterflies, yeah. To just, and then having, because we had a few friends there, but not that many. So just having my super close friends and family there, like the chosen ones there to share that day with us.
The ones that didn't get away.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The ones that stayed in the trenches.
Yes. Right. That's your reward. You get to come to the vow renewal. Okay.
I love that.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I'll be there.
I know, because I'm not kidding. Anytime we make a list, Gary is like, and Jincy, and I'm like, already he's there. Yeah. But like, we were talking about his retirement party, and we're doing like a family list and friends.
Does he need a present for his retirement party? Like, what do you get a gunsmith?
Right. Exactly. Way to go, babe.
What do you get a man that has everything he needs?
Right.
Like, how do you...
Like, no. I'm working on something. I can't... I mean, he listens to this, so I can't say what I'm working on.
Right. And, like, I don't know what to do, because I'm like, I can't be like, I'll do your makeup for you, because that's... You know, a lot of times, like, that's my gift.
Go fix my wife. Do whatever she wants.
But then I'm like, Gary, am I doing that for her, for you?
No. But Gary, his love language is not gifts.
Okay.
He, like for Valentine's Day, I'm like, oh, what am I going to get you? And he's like, it's about you. He said, Valentine's Day is for you. And I'm like, no, it's both of us. But he would be fine never having another gift. I mean,
right.
The guy buys whatever he wants and needs.
Maybe like a cool... He likes whiskey, right?
Wild Turkey.
Okay, not Wild Turkey. Maybe like a cool bottle of like a
he likes
fancy whiskey. That'd be pretty cool, right?
Kraken.
Blue Krakow?
Not Blue Krakow. Oh my gosh. One of our listeners, Casey, she came over with her husband the other day to get a gun that Gary had worked on, and she went to, I don't know, one of these like coffee shops, and she's like, I ordered this drink, and on the menu it says Krakow.
Blue Curacao.
Anyways, and the lady was like, Curacao? And she's like, Krakow. She's like so Casey's funny. Like, I was just laughing. Oh, Jody. And her husband's like, what? And so she had to explain it to him. And I'm like, but I mean, was the little whatever.
It's not Krakow, though. Listen, it's not Blue Krakow.
Well, anyways, she told me it's always going to be Blue Krakow.
I can sit up here and rant all I want. It's Blue Krakow. So, I love that we're making inside jokes.
Yeah, I know. The people know.
Like, they get it.
Right. So that was cute.
Real ones.
But yeah, he's not about... Anyways, they brought him a fancy bottle of Wild Turkey, I think.
That is so disgusting. Wild Turkey.
I can feel it in my throat right now every time we go camping. Like, and the kids are with us. He's like, come on, Strickland's, we're having a shot. I'm like...
Wild Turkey.
Yeah, I think you were at Thanksgiving. And I think that's what it was.
Nope, it was not Wild Turkey. I had a little thing of Smirnoff.
Oh, well, and Jack Daniels, like, he's that guy with his little glass of whiskey that he just sips.
I was talking about this. Okay, me, Kenzie, and Georgie Poo were on FaceTime yesterday all together, and we were talking about that. I was like, I will never understand the people who can just pour up a glass of some sort of strong-ass liquor on the rocks and just drink that shit. He does. Like, how is it good?
I just walk past it and I can smell it. Or I'm sitting next to him and he talks and I'm like, oh, I just smelled that. Like,
it literally gives me, like, chills.
He just puts, one of those, like, little glasses with ice and pours it in there, just sips it. Like, Anyways, just you being there. So that was my point is... Yeah. We're doing the family list, and he's like, and Jincy, and I'm like, dude, I already put him here. But did you put him on the family list? And I'm like, yes. So,
hi guys.
Just you, like, seriously, he is always making sure that Jincy is included. And I'm like, did you think I wasn't gonna include him?
Sweet man.
So you are on the list to come.
Oh, thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm excited.
So you just being there will make him happy.
Okay. I'll try to find a fancy bottle of some sort of alcohol to get. Because what am I going to get him a gun?
Right. Like, that was my thing too, is because...
And I don't know how to weld and make crafty shit like that.
Right.
That doesn't have to do with beauty, so...
So, I mean,
like he's
he
as
doesn't want a facial.
Right. No, he's as manly as it gets, which mad respect.
Right.
But what do I get a manly man?
No.
Like, do I get him the Blackstone, or is that's probably doing too much?
He has two. So,
Fuck me.
Right. He has two triggers, too.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like,
right. Yeah, I'll go fuck myself real quick.
Yeah. So, just being there is actually all he's going to need.
Okay, perfect.
And, Georgie Poo. Georgie Pie.
Yeah.
If he would like to come.
I'll ask him.
But, yeah. Just so you know, you're loved. You're a loved little guy. Everybody loves you.
Thanks. I love everyone too. Thanks for having me, guys.
Bye.
Hi. You gotta make sure the fingers snap. Right.
Okay. This just reminded me because my arms are a little sore. Well, right. But tonight was half Zumba and then the other half weights. Oh my gosh. So I've just been using the 5-pounders because I haven't been lifting weights. And she was like, get some light weights, and then maybe if you want to go up in weights for another set that we were doing. So I grabbed the 8 pounds. Why does 3 pounds feels like 30 pounds more? But I did it. I did the 8
Good job.
pounds, and I'm like,
you're like,
yeah, like
yeah. Right. Yeah.
But my voice doesn't go like that. But yes, no.
You're not like, I'm really sorry. That was fucking rank. Ew. Are you kidding?
You're going to rewatch this.
And I'm going to die inside a little bit.
We always die inside a little bit about something.
Yeah, each episode we do and rewatch, my dignity just... A little piece of it just kind of chips away. Yeah,
I'm always just like, why are we so okay letting people see this?
I don't know. At least we're not boring.
We're not boring. Right now, we're just like dying to get the last episode up. Why aren't we concerned?
I don't know. I've tried. I was very concerned at first, but now I'm just like, it'll be up when it's up. Sorry. Right,
but we're not even concerned about what they're going to watch. We just don't give a fuck anymore. We're like, this is us.
Yeah. You get what you get. Honestly, those are my type of people, though.
Same.
Like, what you see is what you get. Sorry.
Right. I don't like it when you have to try to be somebody else around certain people.
Yeah, no.
But that's too much work.
That was too much.
Like, this is just me. So...
Of course, I have different sides of me, like a more professional side, a more feral side, you know, just to match the vibes of wherever I'm at.
You are really professional. Like, when you're in the work setting, sometimes I'm watching you and I'm like...
You're like, I watched you fall out of a fucking chair last night on the internet, and you're talking like you know what you're doing? Fuck no.
Yeah, it's impressive. I'm just like...
Listen, I've worked in customer service since I was 13, so
And you can just turn it on just like that.
I'm like, that wasn't me, that was Patricia.
Like, yeah,
multiple personality disorder. I don't know.
And then, like, the minute you don't anymore, it's just like, oh, there's Jensen. Just, like, burping.
Shitting my pants. The amount of times I farted before we started recording was actually crazy. And not just like a little... It was like...
He's not even joking. I was like, oh, did you know that we have 2 bathrooms? Yep, we do.
They're right in there. Let me give you a tour.
Maybe it's new since last time you were here, but we actually have bathrooms.
I love that you have bidets.
That's all about Gary.
Dude.
I thought it was the dumbest thing.
No, it's everything.
He's obsessed, and I was like, yeah. Okay, I use it now.
Right.
But in the beginning...
Because, like, nobody wants toilet paper crumbs in their asshole.
Right.
You know?
But I just had never... Caitlin. Well, Caitlin.
It's the clock emoji for me.
Waiting for the next episode. Well...
We're still
She doesn't understand it's not going to probably be until next week.
Right, we're still in the making of it.
We're doing this one right now, the one that we're actually going to publish.
Right.
2 weeks. I don't know.
5.
We're trying.
Maybe tomorrow.
We're trying, Caitlin.
Right.
Anyways, yeah, the bidets, whatever. It works. And you know what? It works really good for Tatum. You know, she has the Hirschsprung's disease. And So her little bottom, lots of the time, is just like red and raw. And so we get that. First, obviously, she was afraid. She's like, what the fuck?
I know.
Why is this water?
Literally, at first you're like, oh, fuck. And then, like, you ease into it and you're like,
right.
Yeah, they don't smell like roaches in here. Nothing.
She was and afraid. Oh my god.
And then you'll be like, you're dumb. You just kind of let it keep going because you're just like, listen, if you like a bidet, you probably like getting your ass ate. Why did I say that? Like, ain't no way you don't like. I'm gonna stop right now.
I mean, you can ask your friend Gary, but he doesn't like that.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna go in that house and be like, do you like getting your ass ate, Gary?
He's gonna listen to this and say, Gary, what's Jensen's number? Let me call and tell him. No, I don't.
I don't think
like
he
it
does.
In my ass.
He does not seem that.
Anyways,
that type of man.
Back to Tatum.
Right.
I have to turn the water on like really slow, let it warm up a minute. And she's still, her eyes are this big, looking at me like, no, Mimi, I know this almost shot me off this toilet seat 5 seconds ago.
Right.
And so I just did it really slow. And then she starts laughing a little bit, and then she's okay. And it like has been so much better for her. And then you just like pat her little bottom, and she's good. Like,
what? No, that was down there. I did not just shit. That was something down there. I swear. No, I didn't shit.
I was like...
I heard that too, and I was like... Hello? No, I think that was our ghost downstairs.
Okay. We do have one.
You do?
No. Well, last time what's that thing?
Oh, the air compressor came on and was like... Right, that was crazy.
But now that we said ghost, Gary's gonna freak out.
Why?
He's like... He says he's had... dealings with ghosts before, and I'm love that. Have you?
I love paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if I lived in a haunted house, like, I wouldn't be mad. Not like
me either.
Demons, like, terrorizing me and making me, like, scared.
Yeah, not
like,
that.
if I lived in, like, an old house and there's, like, a lot of energy in there, like, I would be fine with it. Like, if I knew, like, other spirits were, like, still there and, like, hanging out and they were, like, just left me alone. But, like... I wouldn't be mad.
Like, he's just, like, had some little visits, and I'm like, really? And he's like, okay, you don't believe. Not that I don't believe. I've just never experienced it.
Yeah.
So, we want to go to Jerome.
I love that.
And he's like, the only fucking way I can't even believe I'm saying this is that I'm going is because I know you're going to be there and you're not afraid. Because, like, he really, like, feels it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? So
I love
he's like, what's it gonna take to like freak you out? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Like, I understand, but they don't like me. The afterlife doesn't like me. Ain't nobody coming up
they said,
this
that bitch.
Yes, they're like, ooh, let's go in here, let's haunt her. And they're like, no, let's go to the next house.
Right.
Like, no. So
the next house is crazy. No, I love, like, paranormal shit like that. I love that stuff.
Like, you know, he's had to stay in a million hotels over his career. And occasionally he'll be in this, like, smaller town that they don't have, like, the big hotels. So it's, like, an older motel. And he's like, I fucking know. There's a ghost in here.
Right.
Fucking sleeping with all the lights on. Like, FaceTiming me so I can look around, look at it. And I'm like...
Do you believe that, like... dreams have like messages, like some dreams you have like messages in them?
Yeah.
Or like you see certain things in your dream that symbolize something?
Yeah.
Because I had a dream the other night about a rattlesnake.
Oh no.
And it bit me on my palm. Like it like slowly like bit me on my palm, and there's like 2 teeth marks right here and then there's 2 down here, and it was like perfect like square on my palm. And I was like, that has to mean something, right?
Did you Google it?
I did. I Googled it today at work because I was like...
I'm deathly afraid of snakes. You know that. Like, it's not a joke.
Like, I don't hate snakes.
Oh.
Like, I like nice snakes. Like, I'll hold, like, a nice boa.
A nice snake?
Yeah.
No.
No, but, like, I don't fuck with, like, the mean snakes. But I think they are pretty cool. So it has, like, a bunch of different meanings. Some of it said, like, it may symbolize feelings of vulnerability more anxiety about a situation in your life. One thing said it's about transformation because snakes shed their skin, which represent transformation or change. A bite might indicate that you are undergoing a significant change, but it also might be painful and uncomfortable.
If you know, you know.
Right. So my dreams have meaning. Not all of them all the time, but it's not the first time I've dreamt about snakes.
Ugh. I mean, I used to dream about snakes when I was little because we lived in Oklahoma for like 4 or 5 years when I was little, and snakes all the time. And I would wake up thinking there were snakes in my bed and like just be like hitting the sheets, like trying to get the blankets off of me. So
I think I don't know.
No,
I fuck with snakes low key.
No, we don't. Your friend Kenny in another state, some pet guy brought in like a baby alligator.
Oh,
so that was cute. And she's like, Mom, he has like 7 different kinds of snakes, and they're like the deadly snakes, and he's just gonna let us look at them. And I was like, listen, I didn't sign the consent form for you to do this.
She's like 20.
Did you forge my signature on this permission slip? Because I did not.
No.
And I said to her, if you send me a picture of you holding that snake, we are done. She didn't. Nope, don't show me. She sent it to Gary.
No, it's not that. So if I brought like a nice snake over, you
No, I'm not. If it comes on TV, I close my eyes and Gary will tell me when I can look back at the TV.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
You're like, that deathly afraid of them?
Yes, it's not a joke. Like, so not a joke. At all.
That's
So I don't know what you're looking at, but if it's a snake, nope. Don't even show it to me, Jensen. No.
No, it's not a snake.
What are you doing? I don't trust you.
You don't?
What is it? Jensen.
What?
If you guys want to watch me punch him in the face,
keep watching,
because if he shows me a snake, it's going down. I'm not kidding. Jensen. My Uncle John, he's been dead for a few years now. He, when we lived in Oklahoma, we lived with my grandparents for a little bit. And he had this, it was a fake snake, but it looked so real, like a dark, like black green snake. And he knew how afraid I was. And like, he would like wait until like I went to the bathroom or something, and he would like lay it out on the ground, so I'd open the door, it would be there. I would cry so much, and you would think I would like get used to it. No.
Right. No.
Every time.
No.
Every time he brought that snake out. Oh.
What about him scares you?
I like everything. I can't pinpoint anything except the whole snake.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the way they move, the way they look, just being a snake in general.
Yeah, and because what, you run from it, and what, it chases you, and it's gonna bite you, it's gonna wrap around your throat and choke you out.
I don't think that's it.
No, listen, one year, it wasn't long after Gary and I moved into this house, we were going camping, and our camp trailer was parked up front between the house and the shop, and he had taken the dog to the vet. And here I am, just taking my clothes out to the camp trailer. I walk around, and there's a snake in front of the shop door.
What kind of snake
was it?
No,
real life. It was a snake. I didn't ask it what kind it was. Okay?
You didn't say, hey, can you identify yourself,
right,
please?
I didn't say, let me take a picture and Google it. No.
Right.
Like, I ran back inside, and I locked the door.
You locked the door because the snake was outside? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's just instinct. That's what I did. I'm running from a predator, so I locked the door. And I remember calling Gary. He's on his way to the vet, and I'm like, "There's a snake," and I can't put my clothes in the trailer. And I just ran in the house and locked the door. And he's just like, "Wait, like, do you want me to turn around? I'm taking the dog to the vet." And I'm like, "No, I just needed to tell you. There's a snake out there," and I locked the door. He was like,
locking the door from a snake is actually, it was probably like this big.
Nope, it was, no, I'm gonna say like this big.
Oh, no!
Or bigger. But listen,
You're doing the most out here.
So just so you know, I told him when you get home, my stuff is not loaded.
Right.
Because now I need an escort. Or you just take my clothes out to the camp trailer because I can't.
Listen, I had a picture of me holding a snake that I was going to show you.
You really were. I was really going to punch you in the face, Jensen.
I can't find it, though, and I don't want to sit here the whole time soul searching for it.
You're a bitch. Why would you do that to me?
It's cool. Her name's Popcorn.
I literally just told you. Deathly afraid. Right. And please, if you're looking for a picture of a snake, don't do it.
This one's really nice.
Nope, there aren't any nice snakes.
Yeah, she's 10 foot. She's so cute.
Just wrap around you 30 times and choke you out.
No, she's older. No, she's really sweet.
You cannot trust a snake. Snakes aren't sweet.
Yes,
no, they're not. Is. How is a snake sweet? They're aren't.
Just chill. Not all snakes are sweet. Some snakes are mean. This one's sweet though.
No. Well, I don't want to hear any more. Can you stop? Jensen?
Listen, I can't.
Jensen?
I can't.
I'm not going to look at it. You're a bitch. Why would you do that to me? No, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, if you know me, you know that. I am not exaggerating.
You really don't like snakes?
Jensen, fuck you if I dream about a snake tonight. I'm going to call you in the middle of the night if I dream about a snake.
You should.
And then I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to beat you over the head.
Right.
Stop looking for a snake.
I can't find it. I don't remember what month it was. This was years ago, but she's cute. She's a boa.
No.
She's yellow and white.
Constrictor.
She's cool. She's chill. She's really heavy, too. Like, a unit.
Right. Need I say more? All the things to kill you. No.
She's nice. Shout out Chad Nicole's snake Popcorn.
No. Not shout out a snake ever from this podcast. No. If you wanted to know what the line was, that's the line. We don't cross that line. No snakes.
I can't bring a snake over here. Could you imagine?
Jensen,
I'm kidding.
I can't. It will fucking freak me out.
I wouldn't bring a snake. My mom's also does not like snakes.
So
my dad, when he was younger, he had a pet rattlesnake. He named it Mo. My dad caught this snake in the wild. A rattlesnake. And he was nice. He liked my dad.
How do you have a pet rattlesnake?
I don't fucking know. Ask him. He literally caught it.
And
had it in a little aquarium and brought it home. I guess Mo, the snake, he didn't like my dad's roommate, but he liked my dad. He said he would just hold him in his hand, and he loved when he, like, pet his head hard like this and, like, smushed it.
Just holding a rattlesnake in his hand?
Yeah. My dad's had a lot of pets. He had a pet bat.
Okay, but rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
It never bit him.
No. I don't know why or how. My dad was like the animal whisperer once.
Did the roommate kill him?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to Mo. I don't think they killed him. He liked my dad though. Rest in peace, Mo.
Yeah. You know, so this is where we end. We just start talking about love, snakes. Like
they knew it was gonna go off the rails.
I wonder if they ever just time us. Like, it seems pretty like wholesome, genuine. And
I give it 5 more minutes. It's gonna be a shit show. Right. They were right. Subscribe.
You're not wrong.
Right.
Listen. But love. We love love.
I love love.
And
I love all types of love, not just like romantic love, but like friendship love. Do you believe in like platonic love?
Yeah.
I love platonic love.
Like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yes. Mm-hmm.
I love that shit.
It's not just, you're not just one of my kids' friends that, oh, I love you.
Right.
No. Like,
we're in the trenches together.
I know.
Yeah.
We can't ever get out of this either. Okay, but so real life, this just reminded me.
What?
As I was opening the Stanley.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
So.
Jody has spoken the prophecy.
Why would right? We gotta find that episode and send it to Stanley.
I know.
So anyway, so first of all, last week Stanley decided to call everybody out on their shit and send us all an email saying, oh, guess what? Now we have a members only club, and it depends on how many points you have, what tier of the club you're in. Well, then they proceed to show you in the email how many points you have. And if you're wondering, yes, it's 1 point per $1 spent. So,
why don't you just tell everyone how many points you have just on the Stanley website?
Well, so I will. 1,198.
So that's how much money you've spent just on the Stanley website. Not at Dick's, not at Target, just the Stanley website alone.
Correct.
So you've probably spent almost $2,000 in Stanley's. Because you've bought a bunch from Target when they drop their shit. You've bought a bunch from Dick's Sporting Goods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, so then I text one of my friends, Paula, and I'm like, look, if anybody's going to make me feel better about this, it's going to be her. Because we're either going to be equal or she's going to be more. And I'm like, so how many points? And she's like, 598. And I was like, oh, come again, what?
Pardon?
Mm-hmm. She's like, well, I buy a lot from Target and Dick's too. And I'm like, well, right. So hers makes sense. Mine doesn't. If I was only $5.98 and then, oh yeah, but I buy from the other stores too. Anyways, so you're thinking, Gary's thinking, oh, you must be able to redeem those points for a lot of Stanleys. No.
What? No. You can't?
You cannot. This is what they get you.
Then what the fuck is the point of having points?
Get you. There's 3 different tiers, and obviously I'm in the highest. And you get early access to pre-sales, like when they bring one out of the vault, you can buy it. You get to vote for one at once a year, it says. And on your birthday, they send you a discount code. It's probably 5%.
Probably.
So anyways, so there's that, and I was kind of disgusted for a minute. Like, Dylan was just home with me when I found out Gary was still gone. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, Dylan, that's it. Like, I can't do this. That's gross. I should be ashamed. So then the next day, Gary comes home. That little troublemaker, Dylan, comes out. Dad, did Mom tell you about her Stanley points? And I was like, fuck you, go back to your room.
No.
Nobody asked you to come out. No, what? He just keeps talking. I'm like, fine. Gary's like, what? And I tell him. And he's like, well, how many? And I think he said like 80. And I'm like, I don't know. And then he just keeps going. And then he's like, how many? And I tell him. And he's like, is that 1 point per $1 spent? And I'm like, well, yes, it is. And I didn't realize that at first until my doctor asked me that same question. And I was like, yep, I just read it. It is. Yeah. So, and that's when he's like, well, you can trade it in. And I'm like, no, you can't. This is all that it gets me. Mm-hmm. So, and I told Dylan, like, I can't do this anymore. And Gary's like, what? I'm like, but now they have a St. Patrick's Day Stanley coming. And Gary's like, are you going to get it? Well, no, I can't. Why? Because I just told you 1,198 points. And he's like, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
anyways,
and you said in a few episodes.
And then I said, fuck that. I don't know what I was thinking. What?
No, the prophecy. You talked about.
I said, right, that's when I got berry truffles. Mm-hmm. And it had the little heart right here next to the Y. And I'm like, so now what's going to happen? What if they just keep doing holiday after holiday, and next it's going to be a St. Patrick's Day one with the shamrock?
Sure as shit.
Guess what? Guess what it is? It's a green cup with a shamrock on it for St. Patrick's Day. And so it's on sale on Thursday, but guess who got to buy it today? Because I'm in the VIP group. I bought it.
That's actually fucking insane.
I bought it. So do you think that they listened? And they were like, you're onto something, bitch. Yes.
Probably Shamrock. Not, because they probably had to have this design out. They probably thought of this last year.
I don't know. I feel like...
put it into production back in June.
I feel like they're secretly watching, and they were like, good idea. Keep on going. So then what? for Easter, it's going to have like a bunny or an Easter egg. Memorial Day / 4th of July.
Do they have like an American flag one?
No, but I'm sure they will now. Because that's the fucking year of the Stanleys.
Yeah.
The year I'm not supposed to buy all of them.
But you are.
So what number is the green one now?
Fucking 87? I don't know.
4. Right, because the 2 heart...
for this year.
Yeah, for this year.
Yeah, that'll
2 of the
4.
heart ones from Target, and then berry truffles.
And we're only...
And then now.
We're only into February.
Yeah, so 4.
So...
Anyways, I was just... Stanley, I see you. I know you're watching. Call me. Call me, baby.
No comment.
Anyways. If we don't ever talk about Stanleys, somebody's going to think something's wrong with me.
Right, and then they're going to see our episode where we said cunt 40 times, and then they're going to be like, no.
Right. That was all him. Stanley, I didn't know that new lingo. Boots down mama, slay, cunt. I didn't know that.
I need that on a shirt. Slay boots down mama, cunt.
Yeah. Right?
Right. Yeah, no, that was good.
So I had to learn the slang because of my business partner.
Smoke blunt, serve cunt. I don't know. I don't smoke, but...
Me either. So...
Could you imagine we did an episode where we're high? No. Just imagine. I would be sitting here just like staring at you like nonverbal. Like
it would be
thinking I'm having a heart attack and dying.
Or thinking that we're like saying something and we're just barely saying like
yeah, I couldn't put a sentence together.
No.
I'd be like, do you remember the time that the elephant had the she walked in and it was
we would just be like right
listen. Yeah, it would not be it.
Right. No, that's not my vibe either.
Right. Me neither. Not my journey.
I mean, I hope you guys think our jammies are cute.
I think they're hella cute. I'm
just trying to make sure I stay
somewhat modest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like one of like the Real Housewives of like Beverly Hills right now.
I'm watching that right now. I watch all of them. Well, not all of them. I watch Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City, Orange County. Is there another one?
Houston?
No, I don't watch that one.
Real Housewives of Houston? Or is it?
Is it just really Salt Lake City, Orange County, Beverly Hills?
Houston's one, right?
Well, but I don't watch it.
Oh.
I don't know why I don't watch all of them. It's just these select 3.
So, maybe this sounds real dumb of me, but like, what is the housewives of these places? Is it just all these rich ass housewives that just gossip all day?
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, I don't know how... I mean, clearly, production is like, has their eyes set on so many, and they're the rich people, and then, like, all they do are, they're just talking shit about the other ones, and this one's husband's cheating, and this one might be a lesbian.
Right.
Like, all,
Right.
And I just...
Are they even housewives, or are they just...
Well, listen...
Like, do they do housewife shit, or do they just go get fucked up and talk shit about each other?
What housewife shit, like, for Beverly Hills? No, they all have, like, maids, chefs. They just, like, drive around in their fancy cars.
Right.
They have glam every day. Every fucking day.
So they're just bitches.
Yeah. But lots of them on Beverly Hills right now aren't married anymore.
So what makes them a wife? Don't you kind of have to be married to be
they were, but so I guess they
a wife?
Get to be on it still. I don't know.
I have so many questions.
Like, it's probably not a surprise to you, but the trashier the TV is, the better for me. I'm all about it.
Go figure.
Like that Selling Sunset on Netflix. Now there's Selling Salt Lake.
Oh boy. Did you watch the what's it called? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
Yeah, we did.
My sister and I got into that, and we could only do like 3 episodes at a time because it was just a lot.
It is a lot.
Like my nerves were through the fucking roof after like one episode.
It is a lot. And that's kind of like how Salt Lake City is, because I'm like, there's still like one or two of the cast members that, I mean, they're just out drinking, partying, but then they say they go to church on Sunday, and I'm just like, but do you? How do you now, after you've been exposed? Because nobody's gonna buy that anymore.
Like, is your ward just like looking at you when you walk in, like, I saw what you did on national television?
Same with the one you were just talking about, Secret Lives. Yeah, like,
Lives. Yeah,
there's no secret anymore.
No, it's like, really not. Like,
so
I don't know.
Season 2 got to change the name.
You guys go get Botox and do ketamine. Like, what do you mean?
Right.
But God forbid you have a beer. I don't know.
Right, and that's kind of like Salt Lake City one. Yeah, like one of the, like, she's not a permanent cast member. They just brought her on this season, and she was embarrassed because one of the girls went to her house for a function and brought wine as like a present. And she was like, I can't believe you would do that. I had people there from my ward there, and now they're going to know I drink. And I'm like,
you're like,
are you on a TV show?
I've seen this film before. Right.
Just like, yeah.
And I didn't like the ending.
Right. So those are my shows.
What's up with these, like... Never mind, I'm not going to go down that road.
Why?
I don't want to be scandalous. I'm not trying to make fun of people or, like, be degrading. What's up with all these Mormons, like, being so secretive about, like, getting, like, plastic surgery and, like, Botox and stuff? Like, they look fake and plastic, but then they're like, it will natural. Like, am I wrong, though?
No. Like,
bitch, you go get laughing gas when you have Botox.
Right. Why?
What?
Botox doesn't even hurt.
No.
Like, it's a poke.
Barely a poke. It's a whisper of a poke. It's the idea of a poke.
Laughing gas
is crazy. Yeah. I mean, I get it, I guess, but...
Just because it's available to them, but like, that's not my drug of choice, I guess. I don't know.
Listen, if I could get some laughing gas every now and then, I wouldn't be mad. Okay, low-key, I liked the dentist when I was little because they always gave me laughing gas, so I was never afraid of the dentist. I would always be like, yeah, the dentist, let's go.
Your mom's like, oh, okay, you've had enough.
Right, literally.
Yeah, I don't... That part is so weird. And I'm like, do they, like, watch it like we watch ourselves? I'm like, oh.
I don't know.
Why'd I do that? I don't think so, because they're famous.
Right, they don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, they get 20 grand from one brand deal, so I don't...
Right. And
what are we doing wrong?
Please. I mean, don't tell us. I was going to say...
There's this guy that's been popping up on my For You page. He's like a private jet consultant, so he like books like the private jets for people when they call in. His name's Colin something. And this dude I watched the other day, or on his page, he called Colin to book a private jet because he was in Houston and he wanted a Philly cheesesteak from this like famous Philly cheesesteak sandwich place in Philadelphia. He had it delivered to him in Houston on a private jet, and it was $32,000 for this jet to go get this sandwich, go to the Houston airport, have drivers drive his delivery to him to his house. $32,000.
Listen, if I am just made of money and I have never-ending amounts of money, that's not what I'm spending it on. I think of so many other things.
But like, if you just have it coming out your ass,
I mean,
why wouldn't you blow 32 grand on getting a Philly cheesesteak? That's just
crazy.
Wild. Like, that's people's 1 year salary just in like 2 seconds. Just, yeah, go ahead. Huh?
Like, okay. Probably I'd pay some good money for some chips and salsa from my favorite place.
Yeah.
And a chicken taco.
Sounds so good. We need to do that soon.
Right.
I know, should we go in this someday?
Probably not. It was enough that we just went straight after the gym and
made a damn.
We haven't been back since.
We have to go sit in the one section
and see if we get kicked out.
Do we wear our shirts? Do we wear our jammies?
Not the jammies. Maybe the shirts, but maybe not. I don't know.
we'd look like some insufferable fucks if we walked in wearing shirts with our fucking faces on it.
They bring us the bill and we just like shove it back to them.
And we're like,
just pat it and shove it back.
Owner said it's on him tonight.
And it is. So
I'm disgusted with us. Thinking that we're somebody.
We are just dreaming.
Yeah, we are.
Anyways. Anywho.
Any hooters, right. Do you have any parting words for the fans? The supporters, the viewers?
Love is love.
Amen, bitches. I love that.
Peace, love, posty.
Yeah. Period. So if you're on Spotify, give us a follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, turn on that bell notification so you never miss an upload from us.
Because we're at 64 subscribers right now.
And we're trying to hit 2 million, and I think we can do that in a month.
Or guess what? At 100, we're going to do a giveaway.
We're giving away one of Jody Stanley's if you haven't heard.
No, we're not.
Yes,
we're giving away Jensen Services. We are not touching my fucking Stanley's.
You're just whoring me out on the podcast.
We're not going to give out... What else did I whore you out about?
Everything.
Just that. Well, anyways, the Stanleys are not up for grabs, not to be given out at any time.
We'll see.
Copy. No. Anyway, so we'll have a fun little giveaway. We'll have a little party up here. I don't know. Just 100 subscribers, please.
Yeah.
We're so close.
It's only 36. So 36 more.
Please.
So tell your friends, tell your moms, tell your grandmas, tell your aunties. But we love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. And
thank you.
We hope everyone had a happy Valentine's Day with their significant other or yourself, however you celebrated. Hope you had fun and stayed safe.
Just love one another.
Yeah. Be fucking nice to each other. It's not hard.
No.
I'm looking at you.
Really.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Right. Because I'm so nice to this kid.
Bye.